I have a good reason why I don't believe in aliens. I think it's the best reason why I don't believe in aliens
What is
because
that?
they're not in the Bible.
I ain't think about that.
Not one time are aliens mentioned in the Bible. Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of Usually Ordinary, episode 19. Got some special things to talk about today. Before we get to it, please follow us on social media, Twitter, IG, YouTube, and also like, comment, share, subscribe. If y'all disagree with what we're saying, please message us or leave us a comment. We will get back with you. We got some good things to talk about today, but as usual, let's go ahead and get to the real. All right, Tweez, I want you to leave this one off with the whole Doc Rivers story.
All right. Doc Rivers talked with LA Times, pretty much describing the situation in which how they got Kawhi and broke some news, kind of. Uh, but we'll get to that later in the story, later in the discussion. But I'm just gonna talk about the story in order in which I read it, like some of the things that stood out. And the first thing that stood out to me is which um, Doc Rivers' daughter and Austin Rivers, they got married. Um, and the thing that stood out to me is Doc Rivers actually paid for the wedding. He said it like he said, "quote I have to be the first coach to ever throw a wedding for an NBA player. Like I don't get that. I don't think I should have paid. I really don't, but it was fantastic. Like he paying for the Curry family's wedding. Like, come on, Seth.
So I read that. I didn't know if I was reading that right or not. So his
You,
Steph
I, no,
Seth
Seth.
Seth Curry got married to Doc Rivers' daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then Doc Rivers should pay for it.
Whoa, what you mean he should pay for it?
He's the dad. I'm paying for my daughter's wedding. Like, what do you mean? What's the problem?
Man, Seth Curry a millionaire. He,
So is
no,
Doc
bro.
Rivers.
No, it's different. It's levels to this. Like, it's your wedding.
Okay, no, the dad should pay for the wedding no matter what it is. I mean, especially you got the ends to do it. He also mentioned he had a house in Malibu. They're not struggling.
He been an NBA player. He been having money since the '80s. But this ain't about that. This ain't about Doc pockets.
Why? So why shouldn't the father pay for the wedding? That's tradition.
This is not the 1800s.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's get to the story. But the father should pay for the wedding if you're being traditional. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
Okay. What was also in the story, like we also knew, is that they was posted up at the Raptors games throughout the season. The NBA actually told them that they had to stop. I didn't know that part. That they had to stop showing up. Like, bro, like we just being fans. What you mean? I want to see the Raptors and the Timberwolves tonight. I don't know. Steve Ballmer might not have some kind of business meeting in the town he in. He just like, you know what? I'm in town. Let me go just catch this Raptors game while I'm here.
Yeah, you're in town the same time a player's going to join free agency. You're the owner of another franchise. You're just going to watch that player play
Yeah, I'm a
multiple
fan of.
games.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the I'm the NBA owner equivalent of not Bruce Springsteen. Wayne Goldstein. Oh, I cut that part out. I forgot his name. Goldstein. I forgot his first name though.
I don't know who that is.
You know who
Anyway,
that is?
never heard of him.
You a basketball fan? Okay, keep going.
Anywho, look, you can't be showing up. You can't show up on other. I mean, you show up for a game or two. You can't show up to multiple games of a possible top free agent going to free agency. There's much stuff going on in the world today with tampering. No, we don't need that there. It's just a bad. It's not illegal. It's not. You're not. It's a bad look though. You almost tampering.
Well, what you saying that the league they passed a new rule on tampering. I don't know the details, so I ain't gonna get into it. But yeah, they're trying to crack down on that.
Yeah, it's timber's an issue, man. It's
It's
definitely
not
an
an
issue.
issue. It's not gonna
It's an
stop.
issue. You can't show up. You want to be seen like, okay, like, yeah, we want you. No, we don't need that. Save for free agency. You focus on the Clippers and getting them out the first round, and we'll worry about the rest of the league. But no, you don't need to be at Toronto's games. That's foul.
There's nothing foul about that. He's just a fan of basketball. That's just one, but we know the
Not a
true
fan.
intentions of
You're
why
a
they was
owner.
there.
You're not a fan. You're a owner. That's the
But it
difference.
wasn't just Bomber. It was like other people was there, like Frank Lawrence, the GM. He was there.
Okay, y'all are not fans.
They are
Y'all work
fans.
for a team. Y'all
They
work
do.
for a team.
True. You can also be a fan of a team if you work for a team. If you work for another NBA franchise, like I love basketball. They could use that defense.
Man, come on now. Nobody's stupid here. Okay.
But hey, it worked though. I bet that guaranteed. Kawhi noticed.
That's why they wanted to go there because the quad noticed. All right.
Hey, it worked.
All right.
Next, and then we know we fast forward to free agency, and he's in there with Kawhi's in LA. All right. Here's the difference. This had the Clippers kind of got an insight and knew that he might want to go to the Clippers versus the Lakers. The Lakers wanted Kawhi to meet him at the practice at their new practice facility just to show it off. You know what I'm saying? He said, "No, you can come to my hotel room." And Doc explained that he met with Kawhi in his home. Like Kawhi actually like went to Doc's house, so he was like, "Yeah, I knew from there that we might get him." Like, he was playing y'all from the jump, bro.
Y'all, aren't you a Lakers fan?
No, I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay. Aren't you cheering for Lakers this year?
That's whatever team LeBron's on currently. That's the team I cheer for. But I'm not a
Okay.
Lakers fan. Like I really don't care about your franchise.
Okay.
This is y'all pissed up. We doing
Look,
y'all a favor.
the thing with Kawhi, he wanted to go to the Lakers, but he didn't want
Oh,
to
he
be the
did it.
third. He didn't want to be the third wheel. That's what it would have been.
True.
He
No,
would
he
have
was
been.
a second.
He'd have been third.
True, he was a third. Yeah, you're
He'd
right.
have been third, bro.
They would just look at him as just a defender, 3 and D.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been his role. But um, so basically, Kawhi, they had a list of players and they ran through them with Kawhi of because basically, well, let me go back. Kawhi told Steve Ballmer, "Hey, I like what you're doing with the team,"
Mm-hmm.
and but basically, y'all not good enough.
Yeah.
Uh, you're trash,
How you just took that, my man?
and we need an upgrade. So they had a list of players for Kawhi Leonard. They ran through the list of who he wanted on his team, and the name that came across was Paul George. And he was like, "Yeah, that's Paul George. You get him. I'm joining the team." And they don't think he can get Paul George or not, but yeah, they tried.
I wonder who
They,
else was on that. Who else was on that list?
I know they didn't share that part.
Let's just speculate. Okay, if it could be players in situations in which teams want to get rid of the players because they know that they're not gonna go nowhere with them, and they could be free agents. So,
Kemba Walker.
I swear to God, you took that out of my head, bro. Oh my mom, I was just gonna say Kimmel Walker. The first thing I was gonna say. I was gonna say I probably Kimmel was on that list. Jimmy was on that list.
Yep. Hassan Whiteside.
Yo, probably somebody like CJ.
Yeah, he probably TJ McCollum. Probably, yeah.
Uh, and if players that could be traded, they probably had Karl Anthony Towns on that list.
Wiggins.
That would have they would have disrespect. He probably would have. He like for real. You really gonna disrespect me like this? It has to be one more.
You know who I want to know who was on that list or not?
Oh,
Kevin Durant.
Because they were tied, but I wonder if that was just because Kawhi made that call, or was there interest before? I don't think there was interest before. No, okay, like they know because they knew like he was unpredictable,
Yeah.
and they knew all year they was hearing like him to New York, and then they in the NBA circles. They they know more than the actual NBA insiders. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to tell the NBA. They didn't want to tell Woj was popping, so they knew that he's going to either Brooklyn or New York. So I don't think they would have did that. That's what I said. That's what they said later in the story. Doc knew that OKC wanted to blow that team up. I want to know how. Well, I probably know how. They probably like GMs. They talk throughout the year, like all year, about trade packages. And I'm pretty sure Kawhi. My bad. I'm pretty sure Paul George or Russ probably came up in one of those packages at some point throughout the year. Like, of course they're gonna talk, but they're not gonna just like tell the media or tell the public because no, you know what I'm saying, it's behind closed doors. We're making deals, we're negotiating, we're making business deals. Plus, you know what I'm saying, with the NBA, you know what I'm saying? We NBA partners, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. So we really can't be out there putting all that information out there. So I believe Doc when he said he knew they wanted to break that team up. He knew they wasn't gonna do much with Russ.
What do you mean by that?
Like his play style, like he drove 2 stars away. He like,
Whoa,
bro,
whoa, 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 whoa. He didn't drive 2 stars away. Kevin Durant's been team hopping. He's been going to team to team now. So if you're not going to use that for Steph Curry driving Kevin Durant now, you can't use it for Russell Westbrook.
no,
Paul George the same way. Team to team. Can't make his mind up. You can't blame Russell Westbrook for them too. And they have a.
it's
It's not
not
like
it's not 100% Russ' fault, but he part of it. Like
no,
they come to the realization, like, bro, I can't win a championship with this dude.
bro. They've been to multiple teams now. It's not just they went to.
Well, when that happened, that was what Kevin Durant's first team he got drafted to, and that was Paul George's team that he got traded to. He didn't have no choice in that.
He re-signed. He had a choice.
You're right.
No. Paul
But
George
the initial
wanted to
trade,
jump on.
the initial
He,
trade,
yeah, but he wanted to jump.
he didn't want to go to OKC.
The thing is, I think with Paul George leaving, it was an upgrade because Kawhi is an upgrade from Russell Westbrook. So I was like, okay, it's kind of like if you get, we think of a singer, SZA. I like SZA.
Don't disrespect.
If you don't know who SZA is, we'll just drop that analogy. But it's like if you could upgrade from a basic singer to Beyonce.
Okay, cool. Switch. Okay, SZA, she great.
Yeah, so I'm saying like SZA, if you with SZA and you got a song with her, and then Beyonce like, nah, I won't do that song with you. Yeah, you
Oh,
gonna
I see what you mean. I see.
you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it was cool with SZA. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, she cool. And I'm happy I got SZA because she just sold some records, but it's Beyonce. You can't pass on Beyonce. And I think that's what that situation was.
Bro, I'm blasting Scissors tonight. You got that in my head now. That's a classic, bro. That's like the one album you can play, like, just press play. You ain't gotta worry about no stuff. Only thing you gotta worry about is the ads on YouTube. But other than that, you good.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, yeah, he just wanted to upgrade. We can't blame Russell Westbrook because I'm two flakes.
Can I make a controversial statement? SZA Control album is better than anything Beyonce ever put out. Since you made that analogy.
I like controllers to that often. I don't listen to Beyonce albums, so I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know. But I am with. But Beyonce's 10 times a star.
I'm not worried about all that.
Texas, so you know how
That's
we
not
rock.
my ability. I'm talking about the actual creativity, the actual artwork, the actual album, the actual music. I'm not talking about what the mark. No, like Control is better than anything Beyonce put out.
Control is good. I can't, but I don't listen to Beyonce like that. I mean, not like albums. I listen
But
like,
you listen to Control, right?
yeah, I did.
Okay then.
All right, let's get back to this. So
clip posted.
So real quick. So Steve Ballmer was nervous about putting up 6 picks for Paul George because he knew Paul George wasn't worth no 6 first-round draft picks. But Doc had to break it down. I was like, look, it's not 6 picks for Paul George. It's basically 3 for Paul George and 3 for Kawhi because that's who we're getting. We're not just getting Paul George at the deal. So do you think he's right to be nervous? 6 picks for Paul George?
He's not really a basketball person like that. So of course, like if he was like a basketball person, he would be like, okay, give them picks up. Because if they are picks, then that means like they're gonna be picking in the 28, 29th.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
they have overvalued draft picks in the NBA.
Yeah, it's one of the top 15. Top 15 for sure, but that 15 to 21. That's where, but after 21, that's like, all right, that's where it comes down to like, all right, which GM can really like pick like which player fits, like which player is really like an NBA talent. That's what the Lakers do a good job of. They always do a good job of picking like late round players.
Yeah, but it really in the draft is only like stars, 2 maybe.
Well, you know what it is in the late rounds. I just realized it. The late rounds is usually the players that stayed in college for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can still get somebody, but the chances are unlikely. Like I can say one thing I can say about the Lakers. I don't know if they still got that same people on staff that like picks the late round draft pick. I know they got rid of Mitch Kupchak, but y'all did like pick like good quality players like consistently. Like I had like Larry Nance, Jordan Clarkson,
Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma.
See what I'm saying? So I'll
Zubac.
give you all credit for that. Sacre, y'all draft him.
Yeah, but we don't talk about
I miss Sacre. If Sacre was on, y'all need to get him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get him a 2-way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need that energy off the bench. I miss seeing Robert Sacre on the bench.
No, we don't. But
you don't?
No.
I'm not even a Lakers fan. I miss Robert Sacre. You crazy?
He was not
good. He wasn't good, but bro, you came on the bench. Every time play somebody did good, he the most hyped, the most animated. Imagine that right now with LeBron and AD in there and Kuzma and what we got. Dwight Howard, pick and roll with LeBron and Dwight Howard, that lob. Robert Sacre jumping up, celebrating with a towel, waving it. Come on, bro. I didn't give Robert Sacre a 2-way.
So you want him to get that last roster spot over Carmelo Anthony?
No, I'll give him a 2-way.
No.
That's still pick. No. Hey, sorry.
You tripping.
7-2 will give him a 10 days. Somebody gets hurt, just bring him in. That's another thing I was thinking. Can't nobody give a Carmelo Anthony a 10-day contract? Not even that.
It's some team they treating Carmelo like he Antonio Brown, and they're not even close. We're gonna get to Antonio Brown later, but they're not even close. Melo's not done one thing to be looked at like that. Not one.
Well, let's try to keep it phone. You're right, but we'll keep it alone. Let's go back to Clippers before we move on. So, with all this going on, what's the Clippers season going to look like before we transition to the Lakers? Talk to a former Lakers star.
Clippers will be good this year. They're always coached well. They'll be a top 3 team in the West.
2.
Top 2?
I think it'd be them and the Lakers.
I don't think the Lakers. I think the Lakers be 4.
So who's the top 4 then? Rank them.
I mean, I don't know.
Come on. No. I ain't gonna hear all that. You can't go from I say okay, they're gonna be top 2 with the Lakers clearly like no, I think they might be 4. And you can't even tell me the other 2 teams in that top 4. Come on, man.
Well, the reason I say that
you do a podcast.
I know LeBron's gonna be resting, and I know Anthony Davis is gonna be injured a couple games. So I don't think they'll play. They're both not gonna play 82 games.
Don't put that out there.
Huh?
I ain't just gonna put that out there. So who's the other? Oh, I ain't worried about that. So Lakers still gonna be in top 4. So who the other 2 teams?
I think Nuggets, maybe Houston Nuggets, and And then Clippers.
Can we make a bet?
No, I'm not confident. I want the Lakers to be number 1 and number 2.
No, I'm talking about the Nuggets.
Yeah, what about them?
They won't be top 4.
Oh, they were number 1 last year.
They won't finish top 4 this year. Can you make that bet? $10.
All right.
There we go. You love the Nuggets, boy.
I don't like the Nuggets.
You love them.
I don't like Jamal Murray at all.
Okay.
I do. We'll get to that. I don't know if that's. Yeah, we'll get into the Nuggets also. That's the day on our.
No, they're not.
They're Southwest.
No, they're not.
Oh, whoops.
Bro, we talked about them last week.
Oh, we sure did.
And you know basketball. Hey, shout out to Hey, what up, Charles? You was right, homeboy. You was right.
Okay. All right, let's finish up with Doc. So basically, they were nervous about giving all the picks up, and they requested a trade for Paul George, and originally they were told no. So like, dang, it's over. Lakers or Toronto gonna get him. So Doc goes out to lunch or dinner, whatever. He goes out to eat, and the GM calls him and says, "Hey, where you at?" He goes, "Man, I'm gonna walk into Nobu." He goes, "No, get out there. They have a terrible reception. We need to talk." He goes, "The deal is struck. We're getting Paul George and we're getting Kawhi." So they're excited. Come up with a game plan.
Doc had Cricket Wireless, didn't he? Or Virgin Mobile.
Hey man, some places got bad reception.
No.
So Doc ends up. So this is the end of the story real quick. Doc ends up going to Nobu, and his waiter is a Lakers fan. He keeps on and is telling Doc, I think we're gonna get Kawhi. I think we'll get Kawhi. But the story hadn't broke yet, so Doc couldn't say anything. He's like, "Man, I don't know about that. I don't know." And he knew the whole time that Kawhi signing with the team. That's nice.
I wonder in situations like that, if you knew that, can you like just hit your homeboy up like, "Hey man, just put like 50,000 on us winning the championship." While the odds are against us, while the odds are favorable.
Nah.
You can do that. I'll tell you that. Like if I'm a coach of an NBA team, like I know I'm gonna get a big NBA free agent, I'm like, bro, put 100,000 down. You know what? Put 150, so we'll split it. 75.
Still ain't enough to win a championship. Not them two.
The chances are a lot more likely than without either one of them. Exactly. The Clippers was not talking about as a championship team. So if I hit you up like, bro, go put 250 down on the Clippers. And you're like, wow, y'all not gonna win it. Like, bro, just trust me. Just go do that. You wouldn't do it.
No.
EJ, that's easy money. What you mean, bro?
I'll do it. I ain't putting 250 on nobody.
I'm an NBA coach. I got that. You worried about Doc Rivers paying for Steph Curry wedding? He ain't got 250. Same thing. If I say, EJ, you know what? Put 250 just for me. How much you want to put? Cause I can't do it myself. Cause you know what I'm saying. I actually coach this team. I ain't trying to go out like Pete Rose. So, bro, I'm putting 250 down there. We're gonna win it this year. How much you put down? All right, call Vegas. Go to all the casinos. Put all the bets down. At 12 o'clock tonight, you're gonna see Wall be doing this. That's exactly what I would do. That's an easy flip, boy.
They now winning the championship is not a flip; it's a loss.
But if I'm the coach of that team, I'm thinking I'm getting Kawhi and Paul George, knowing that I already had Patrick Beverly and Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell. Come on, dog. No. Like they could put a lineup out there with Pat Bev, Lou Williams, Kawhi, Paul George at the 4, and Montrezl Harrell at the 5. Like you can't. That is more dangerous to me. No. That's up there though with the Warriors lineup when they had.
Oh, they said the Lakers.
Nah.
The Lakers. Hold on. Wait up. You said that's up there with the Warriors lineup when they had KD?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's too much going on. Like you can't. That's too much going on.
Bro, you tripping.
That's too much going on.
Hold on.
It's not the same as like everybody can shoot, but everybody's a threat.
Who? Patrick Beverly not a threat. First of all, he not doing nothing. He in a way.
No,
He in the way. He's in the way. First of all, Lou Williams. Okay, who's Patrick Beverly guarding?
Whoever point guard steps on the court. What you mean?
He got defense, but he not locking up Steph. Let's just start with that. He not locking up Steph.
Nobody's locked down Steph, but he could make it harder for Steph. Like we ain't seen Steph go out here and shoot like 4 for 14 before.
Who guarding Clay?
You pick Kawhi or Oh, you talking we picking against the Warriors when they had KD?
Yeah, who guarding
Clay?
Okay,
we do that. You got Steph, you got Pat Bev on Steph.
Okay.
You put Lou Will on. You're gonna have to put Lou Will.
It's over. It's over.
Only advantage they're gonna have is the Clay post up, and they can rotate to that. They can help off that.
Clay post up. What are you talking about?
If they got Lou Williams on Klay Thompson, they gonna post up with Lou Williams with Klay Thompson.
Bro,
that's the only advantage.
He's shooting over Lou.
And the catch and shoot, no, bro. Probably, yeah, more than likely, but I'm not gonna say more than likely, but it can happen. But I'm not gonna say if Lou Williams got a hand in his face, he's just gonna always knock him down. Like Lou Williams was the NBA player.
He always knocking him down.
Anyway,
always.
KD, bro, pick your poison. KD, Kawhi, or Paul George. They can take turns like what Jordan and Pippen did versus Tony Kukoc in the Olympics in '92.
You say take turns. You got to double team them. You talk about take. Ain't no take. Both of y'all bring that here,
if
boy.
Kawhi's on KD, they're not double teaming. Paul George possibly, but probably not.
Probably they both getting 25 on their head.
No, bro. They ain't do with Draymond. He can't shoot. And then you got to worry about who else they have. Who was the five? Oh.
Get that Iggy out there.
They definitely have it. It definitely goes against them. It definitely goes with it. They definitely can match up there.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Clippers are gonna do all right. You still haven't named the top 4 teams. Oh, you did name the top 4 teams. We have a Bell and Nuggets not being in the top 4, but yeah,
dude, no. Clippers not messing with the Warriors. Not last year Warriors. They just was hurt.
I beg to. We could just agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree. Because outside of Kawhi Leonard, ain't nobody on that Clippers team showed me nothing. Outside of Kawhi,
the Paul George rant.
Paul George didn't show me nothing.
We can save it. You ain't gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
We finna get a Paul George. Remember, we finna get a Paul George too. Later on. Well, let's go ahead and move on to LeVar and Lonzo. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, I forgot also. Oh, like where? But okay, I see what you mean.
All right. So, Ball in the family. There's a discussion about between LeVar and Zoe about Zoe leaving the Big Baller brand and saying the brand is dead and they should rebrand it and rename it. This led to a heated exchange between father and son, LeVar and Lonzo Ball. Basically, LeVar was like, look, I'm not changing the Big Baller name. That's like if I change your name. Then Lonzo goes, it's damaged. It's like nobody looks at it like that no more. It's dead. You know? Alan Foster ruined it for us. You know, and LeVar's like, nah, one person can't ruin it. That's like if I said, let's change your name to Alfonso because you damaged good because you hurt every year. That's where the outrage started because LeVar referred to Lonzo as damaged goods. What's your take on this?
If Lonzo want to keep it 100 with him, he could have hit him back with the line like, bro, it's your fault what I've been hurt. You wanted to put me out there in them Payless shoes when I could have been signed to Nike or Adidas or Under Armour from the rip, getting 20, 25, 30 million already guaranteed before I even took one dribble. But no, like you said, you had a vision. You took a different route than everybody else. You wanted to put out a big baller brand. You want to do what everybody else do. And look what happened. Call me damaged goods. Why? Because I try to be the star and the lead and the driving force for your quote unquote idea. That's what Lonzo should have hit him with. So if Lonzo say if he hit me with you damaged goods, then after that he gonna hit him with y'all gotta be the driving force. You gotta carry it, bro. You just call me damaged goods. We know that your goods are the reason why I'm damaged. So no, with the Pelicans, you'll see me balling in Kobe's. You see me balling in LeBron's. You see me balling in some whatever. He's still not signed to an actual company. He's still a shoe free agent. So he gonna hoop whatever he want to this year. Like I'm definitely not gonna be in no big baller brand. So Triple B is over. Like I said, he said I made big baller brands for y'all. I made y'all stars for a reason. Like, is it really? He said the 3 Bs is for y'all, the Ball brothers. Is it really big baller? If it is it really big baller brand without the baller? Jello's in Australia right now, and Jello he ain't coming to the league. You messed that up for him.
Hold on, so, Jello's not in Australia.
I said, well, my bad. I mean Melo. If I said with that, I probably said the wrong name. My bad. Melo's in Australia, and Jello he's not going to the league because he messed that up. Not he messed up, as in Jello LeVar messed that up, trying to do too much. Oh, my son's a one and done. We not staying no more than 2 years. Yeah, and you see what happened. So, big baller brand is over. If you got a shirt, hold on to it. It's a collector's item. Same way people still got their platinum FUBU or their Fat Albert FUBU or their G Unit shirts or them Sean Carter shoes or them Birdman lugs. Or the Game Hurricane shoes. Who else put out a shoe?
I don't even know. People did all that.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? I know more than you. But anyway, if you got stuff like that that's been discontinued, hold on to it. Because now, you know what I'm saying? It's a collector's item. It's vintage. We see some vintage items going on eBay, and they got these pop-up shops going like $50 a shirt, $60 a shirt, $400, $500, $1,000 shoes. So, hey, hold on to all that because big baller brand is no more.
I think LeVar was wrong.
Yeah, he was.
First off, you can't call your son damaged goods. I don't think he called him damaged goods, but he was like, what if we said that you were, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if people called you that? But
he didn't have to use that example, though, because he know that he know.
That's a sensitive subject right there, especially when your man got. I'm the only one that took an L with the whole big baller brand, so yeah, I'm gonna feel salty if I'm Lonzo. He the only one that got money taken out of his pockets.
He 51% older.
And got money taken out of his pockets by Alan Foster. Allegedly, we gotta say allegedly.
Allegedly, LeVar got 16%. His wife got 16%, and Allen has 16%.
Does he still have 16%? How does that work?
I guess not. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know how that works. Because you can't just like, no, you a party. Like, no, I got a contract.
Yeah.
Either buy me out or so. That's probably one of the reasons why they want to do no longer big baller brand.
Yeah.
Cause Lonzo, he got his tattoo covered up like quick after that news broke.
Yeah.
And he said like when he was with LeBron in the shop that when he sees those triple B's, he see him. He sees Allen. He don't see like the brand that he built. He sees Allen. So yeah, man, it's over.
It's a wrap.
I should have got a shirt.
A shirt?
Yeah, I should have always wanted a shirt. I see one player when it was like 2016 when he first was popped. I seen a player at the AAU game rocking it. I said, bro, that's a tight shirt, man. That's when LeVar was like popping.
Well, yeah. They're not popping no more.
Nope.
But yeah, R.I.P. Big Baller Brand. Were they ever alive to even say R.I.P.?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, everybody buying stuff. They had all the celebrities buying stuff.
Did they bought it? Did they get it?
They got it.
I've never seen one celebrity rock a big baller brand.
Well, yeah, they ain't gonna endorse it, but yeah, they got it. Like Marcellus got some stuff, Snoop got some stuff, Charlemagne got some stuff. Like people, like athletes got their stuff. So like people bought their stuff.
I've heard athletes say they never got their stuff either.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's out there too. But hey, they still purchased.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, let's move along to this week's division talk. We're doing the Southwest Division in the Western Conference. What? The teams are going to rank and talk about Houston Rockets, San Antonio Spurs, Memphis Grizzlies, New Orleans Pelicans, and the Dallas Mavericks. So how do you want to start this? With you want to rank each team from least to worst?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. 5 through 1.
This is a tough one for me.
No, it ain't.
What do you mean? No, it ain't.
It's not that hard.
All right. So I think the worst team's going to be, I say Memphis.
Yeah.
It's going to be Memphis. The only thing they've done to upgrade is they got Ja Morant. But I don't know, that's not even an upgrade because he's a rookie. Then as a rookie, he's not going to be better than Michael Conley. So it's not really. He just got another player, but it will be. They got They got the Jaren Jackson and they have Ja Morant. So I want to see how the two young guys do with them. But as far as wins, they ain't hitting on nothing. I would say this is where I'm torn at. The fourth team
should be the Pelicans. It's easy.
I don't know if it's that easy. The Pelicans, because it's between the Pelicans and the Mavericks. They're close. I think they're close in record wise. That's the toughest one for me. But I mean, I'm not arguing with you. If you said I'll probably go Pelicans.
You base this off of last year or going forward?
Going forward.
Keep going, man.
They got
so who's your first spot? Who's in your first spot?
I'm gonna say the Pelicans, but it's close between them and the Mavericks. So 4, I'm going Pelicans. 3, I'm going Mavericks. 2, I'm going to San Antonio, and 1, I'm going Houston. I'm assuming you got the same thing.
No, we do not. Grizzlies gonna be 5. You got that correct. 4 is gonna be Pelicans.
I got that correct.
The Spurs are gonna be 3. Mavericks gonna be 2.
Whoa, buddy.
Houston gonna be 1. Bro, Porzingis and Luka, you for real?
What does that mean?
They got the best duo in the division. We'll get to that. We'll rank those later. We'll get to that later, but
hold on. Stop it.
About what?
We not just gonna let you just say that. We just gonna bypass that. They have the best duo in the division. So you think Luka and Porzingis is better than Russell Westbrook and James Harden?
They gonna.
Is that what you're saying?
James Harden, of course, the better player out the 4, but duos like 1 AB 1 2. I mean, they might be the second.
Yeah, they are the second.
I still like them better than Russ and Harden.
You like them better?
Yeah. They're gonna be nice, bro. They're gonna be real nice.
The Mavericks.
Yes. Plus, they're actually gonna have a system. They're actually gonna run stuff. Then they're gonna play ISO ball the whole year.
How are they better than San Antonio?
Their players better than 2 players the Spurs have. Like Porzingis better than LaMarcus. Luka's better than DeMar.
And then that's all they have.
Yeah.
They also have DeJounte Murray. They have Derek White.
Coming off an ACL injury. Derek Wright is now
Okay,
all
so
that.
it's Porzingis. So it's Porzingis
Porzingis what?
coming off an injury.
He's not coming off an ACL.
He's coming off an injury. He missed a whole year. Also,
Oh, you said Porzingis. I'm thinking Luka. Porzingis, he been healed. What you mean?
he's been healed. I just seen him get beat up over the summer. How he been healed? Still recovering. What it looked like.
Hey man, he was
How he still healing? I mean,
still
been healed.
recovering.
Nah, bro. Come on now. Okay. Dallas is a good team. Don't get me wrong. Dallas is in the playoff conversation for sure.
Yeah.
The 7th, 8th seed in the playoffs in the convo. But I don't think they're better than San Antonio. They got Pop. You
They
have
got
DeJounte.
Carlisle. They got Jalen Brunson. They got Dylan Wright. They
Oh
got
my
JJ
God.
Pereira. You bring up Derek White like he just
Derek
always
White
like he an
was a-
all-star.
Derek White was a beast in the playoffs.
He had one good game in that versus the Nuggets.
He had a couple good games versus the Nuggets. What are the Mavericks in the playoffs? You tell me.
They haven't been there.
Okay.
They were just in the lottery. That's what we got. That's how they got Luka. Now they got Porzingis. Now they're not going to be in the lottery. They're going to be in the conversation, being in the playoffs, like you just said.
So the Spurs will make the playoffs.
This year going to be stacked. I'm not too sure. Houston going to make it. She got three teams at this division that can make it. And you already had three teams at the last week's division. So that's 6 spots right there. We still got one more division to go.
Mavericks won't be better than San Antonio. I'm sorry. It's nice to say, like, yeah, but I've already seen what San Antonio can do. I've seen what San Antonio can do with not a lot of players and still make it in the West.
But not go far.
Yeah, they don't because they don't have a superstar. But they can have
Mavericks
players
do.
hurt. They can have players hurt, mediocre roster, still make the playoffs, still be a top team in the West.
You can't put a mediocre player against Porzingis.
Mediocre players is what I mean. Derek White and LaMarcus Aldridge ain't mediocre. He's an all-star. He was an all-star last year.
He a quiet all-star.
He was an all. They don't just give all-stars away.
Kind
He
of.
was an all-star. Especially if you're not a popular player, they're just not gonna give it to you. You have to do something if you're not popular. LaMarcus
He was a
Aldridge,
coach's pick.
because he's good.
He was like, all right, let's reward winning. We're not gonna really reward like the best player that we could get.
Who should make it over him then? Who should have made it over him?
I'm not gonna go that far back and think about that.
Okay, all right. So we're big. Okay, let's move on from that because we're gonna be stuck here all day talking about how you're wrong. All right. So what's the best duos? Rank your duos. Who's the best duo? Who's the best duo in the division?
I'll go 1A Rockets, 1B Dallas.
I'm gonna steal my microphone.
And then
Ain't no 1A, 1B. It's 1 and 2.
It's
1A, 1 and 2, and it's a big gap.
It's not a big gap.
It's a big gap. Russell Westbrook and James Harden. How are you even comparing these little young boys to them?
That's why I put them at 1.
1A, like it's close.
That's ahead of 1B, right?
It's marginal.
It's marginal.
No.
All right, 1 Rockets, 2 Dallas with Luka and Porzingis. 3. I like Lonzo and Drew more than like DeMar and LaMarcus. Or you could go, Lonzo and Zion. Not Zion. You go Drew and Zion, but I'm gonna go Lonzo and Drew. So that's 3. Then you got LaMarcus and DeMar at 4. Then you got John Moran and Jaren Jackson at 5.
I mean, I'm with you, kind of. It's not close with Russell Westbrook and James Harden. They're clear gap winners. Number one.
I gotta see the system. I gotta see how they play. Like how they gonna play.
They're gonna play basketball. They're gonna be because they're both no. They're not even close. Luka and what has Luka done? He did okay for a sorry team. They had no other options for shooters.
Okay.
Who else was their other option as a top scorer? Tim
Exactly.
Hardaway.
And you seen what Luka did.
Yeah, he scored and he held the ball too long, and they didn't make the playoffs in the
Who else
lottery.
was on the court?
Okay,
Gonna
Russell
change.
Westbrook. He made the playoffs, and who was on the court with him when he didn't have Paul George, KD?
You gonna bring up a situation talk about Luka holds the ball too much, but you gonna sit here and praise James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Okay, two players that top 5 in the usage rate in NBA history. Okay,
look, we're gonna bust your bubble with the Mavericks. I stayed in Dallas. No,
I can't tell.
Who's the best player in the division? James Harden, of course.
Yeah, that's easy.
Who's number 2?
Russ.
Okay.
So we gonna write down top 5 in the division, top 5 players?
Yeah.
3, Luka. No, Porzingis. 4, Luka. 5, Drew.
What? Luka not top 5, first off. He not in the top 5.
He not top 5.
He ain't top 5. He better than DeMar DeRozan?
Yes.
He's not better than DeMar DeRozan. He's not better. He's better than Drew Holiday. Be real. You like him better. He's not better than Drew Holiday.
Who?
Luka Doncic. You know he's not better than Drew Holiday.
It's close. But
don't. Let's not be like the big network.
It's a hairline fracture. It's a hairline fracture close. It's a hairline fracture.
It is not close. Luka and Drew Holiday is killing him.
I wouldn't say all that.
He's killing him. Yes, he is. Just because he don't get exposure because he was behind Anthony Davis and the Pelicans don't get much time. Drew Holiday is a baller, an all-star. Let's not disrespect Drew Holiday like that because he is.
So where's Drew Holiday in your top 5 list?
He's 3 or 4.
So what's your top 5?
James, Russ. It's between.
I don't know between. I need concrete answers. You can't create your own multiple.
James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Drew Holiday, Porzingis, DeMar DeRozan.
Drew Holiday is better than Porzingis, EJ.
Yes.
Come on, man.
What does Porzingis do? He's a unicorn player. Yeah, he's different, bro. Different and always better. What has he done? What has
Drew done?
Drew's been an all-star. Drew's been an all-defensive player.
Been all-star.
So Drew's an all-star. Drew's first team all-defense. Huh?
Porzingis is an all-star. Porzingis been all-NBA.
Drew Holiday's been to the playoffs.
Porzingis been to the playoffs.
He went with Melo.
Yeah.
Melo took him to the playoffs.
No. Come on,
Porzingis is good. I told you it was in between. It's close. I'm not saying he's killing them. It's close, but he killing. Luka not up to top 5. Nah, Luka not top 5, bro. I mean, I would be able to. I can debate between Drew Holiday and Porzingis. Luka not even in the conversation. Not even. I can't even. I'm not gonna waste my breath on him.
Because you only got 1 year to compare him to.
What?
Because you only got 1 season to compare him to.
Okay, so then, yes, you got 1 season, so how you going to say he better? We've seen sophomore slumps all the time. You see players have a good season and then not even be good after that. Drew Holiday has consistently been good.
I.e. Brandon Ingram.
I.e. Luka Doncic. I got to see more than from 1 season on a lottery team.
Brandon Ingram been in the league 4 years. You can't compare him to Luka. You can't compare Drew Holiday to Luka. He still haven't done nothing. Yeah, you can't even argue that.
Yeah.
But you gonna see, you tell me you compare Luka as about to be a sophomore to Drew Holiday has been in the league since for what 8-9 years already.
Yes, I'm comparing
10 years.
because we're doing top 5 ranking, and you just throwing him up there. Oh, we'll put Luca up there.
I'm not just throwing him out there. He belongs there. What you mean?
He's better than Drew Holiday.
Like I said, it's a hairline fraction.
Stop it. He not top 5. He not better than DeMar DeRozan.
So who's the most underrated player that you talking about? DeRozan and Drew Holiday. Who's the most underrated player in the division?
Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday is by far the most underrated. Nobody talks about him. He's a stud. Like, he's the best player on the Pelicans by far. By far.
You're right.
People are like, "Oh no, it's Zion's team." He is killing Zion. People that don't know basketball think Zion is better than Drew Holiday right now.
Nah.
And it ain't close.
It's Drew teams too.
It is Drew team. Yeah, it's Drew Holiday's team. Drew Holiday is a legit baller. But behind Anthony Davis, you can't tell that. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm not saying he's Scottie Pippen, but how Pippen is to Jordan. Like you can't. People don't know how good Scottie Pippen is because Jordan is the greatest of all time. So it's like and Drew Holiday not on their level, but he's a good, very good basketball player behind Anthony Davis. You're not going to tell how good he really is. He's legit. He's a legit stud. Like Drew Holiday is good. He's by far the most underrated player.
Yeah, you could no argument on that. So let's transition. It's over. I think I already know he's gonna pick most overrated. I think he might still play for the Pelicans.
The most overrated player on the division?
Yeah. I know
Zion
he's gonna pick.
Williamson is the most overrated player. By far. And I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, I'm saying he's not good because he's not good. But the reason why I'm saying that he's way overrated because y'all are comparing him to greats already. I don't think he's top 3 on the Pelicans.
Oh yeah, he's top 3. Yeah, he's top 3. He's a third. Cause the show ain't Brandon Ingram.
He ain't better than Brandon Ingram, bro. He ain't better.
He's better than Brandon Ingram.
Nah, he ain't better than Brandon Ingram.
We know what Zion is already. He haven't played one game. We still don't know what Brandon Ingram is.
Zion is.
Is Brandon Ingram even gonna play this year?
He starts small forward, yes.
I'm talking about with his health situation. I hope he gets better, but is he even gonna play? I'm not being funny, bro. I just want to know.
He gonna play. He good. He good. Is Zion gonna play?
I mean, we know he good as if he gonna be on the court, but he ain't gonna be good. Like he ain't gonna be good like you saying it. But I see what you mean though.
Zion's the most overrated. Who do you think? It got to be Zion because it got to be Zion.
No, I was gonna say LaMarcus Aldridge.
Is Zion better than Marcus Aldridge?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, he ain't close to LaMarcus Aldridge.
Let's just keep it on crazy. Excuse me. Let's transition to that Ryan Hollins story. You gotta lead this.
All right, I have Twitter. I don't post. I just follow reporters and sports and a little something here and there. Anyways, Ryan Hollins posted. He tweeted something. His top 5 small forwards in the league. And I had to comment. I don't even comment on people's stuff.
I know. I seen this. I was like, "What? This nigga EJ, man, for real."
I was upset. I was shocked. So basically, his top 5 small forwards in order: Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, Paul George, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler.
Huh? This is the first time I'm hearing this list. I didn't see it. Like I seen that he was talking about it, but I didn't really I didn't even click on and pay attention to it. Obviously that's crazy. That's
This is
wow.
what I want to talk about. You know, I was talking spot. I had to say some
So
foul
you
language.
lead it off. Lead it off.
First off, I'm trying to think, where do I start? How do you have Kevin Durant number 4 on any list in the NBA? How? How?
Did he preface and saying because he was hurt? He's number
No.
4. Oh,
Top 5. According around, these are the 5 best small forwards in the NBA.
yeah, he tripping.
Kevin Durant ain't top. He's not the 4th best player overall in the league. He's between 1 and 2. Small forwards, he's between 1. It's just he's no 4 on nothing. He's not 3 on nothing.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is the best small forward in the league. No.
Oh, I thought you were about to agree with him.
Oh, no. No. He's number 3.
Yeah.
He's number 3. Bron and KD's 1 and 2. We can. That's debatable where you want to go with that.
You already know who I'm gonna go. It's debatable. You already know where I'm gonna go.
You probably gonna go LeBron. I'll probably go KD, but it's whatever. They're close. That's 1A. That's 1A, 1B.
No,
When
it's
you
not. That's 1-2.
when you talking about 1A, 1B, that's LeBron, KD.
No, that's one. Let's keep it real. That's 1-2.
No, I'm talking about for right now, not like career wise.
I know. Bro,
They're
that's
close.
all right, keep
They're
going.
close. Anyways, it's close. People debate that all the time. That's a real debate.
Exactly.
And I could go either way with this. I'm not like stuck on KD being number 1. I mean, I think he is, but I'm not stuck on that. So then it's Kawhi at number 3. So it's LeBron, KD, Kawhi, then Giannis. He won on the list.
So I'm guessing you taking Paul George off.
I'll probably take Jimmy off.
I'm putting Jimmy before Paul George.
Paul George ain't number 3. That was my main. Like, how the hell do you have
Damn.
Paul George ahead of Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
How? That was my big problem with the list.
How, Sway?
If Paul George is on the list, how you got him above Kevin Durant? This had me spicy. I was salty for like 3 days. Like, I don't even get spicy. ESPN, they say stupid stuff all the time, so I'm kind of used to it. But I seen this list. I said no. I was talking spicy because I wanted him to comment, and I wanted to have an exchange with him and let him know he was wrong. Ryan Hollins, I don't know if you listen to the podcast, but you are dead wrong on that.
He does search his own name on Twitter, so I'll make sure to put his clip out and put his name in it. So when you search it, he'll come across it.
Okay, yeah, no.
I just can't add him, but he does search his own name.
Why can't you add him?
Because then it'd be obvious that we want his attention, but if we just put Ryan Hollins just plain, like he searches his actual name, like Ryan Hollins space, like no ads. Like he did that before. I see him like retweet like tweets where just have Ryan Hollins, like they just tweeted Ryan Hollins' name. They just put his name in the tweet, they didn't add him. He still retweeted. That proves that he's actually like searching his name.
Lame. Anyways, dude, the list is all wrong. He just threw some. This is like if you don't. This list is if you don't watch basketball and you watch ESPN. Is what you would spit out and say. There's no way. I don't even know how you can even say with a straight face Paul George is better than Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Like I said, him and Max, they just be talking foolish, man.
Dude.
I don't put no stock in what they be saying. That's why I'm not even that riled up like you are. I'm like, oh, okay. No. That's like what you expect when you go to a circus. You Expect to see clowns. Turn on
Clowns and
ESPN.
Clowns and Antonio Brown.
Hey, good transition, boy. Good transition.
Mm.
I can't believe he messed up all that money.
AB. So I'm gonna start by saying we're not going to get into the sexual assault. It's still too early to tell. There's been things going on and stuff coming out. We're not going to touch on that.
Yeah, that's too serious, man. If you want something like that, go holler at Adam Schefter podcast.
Yeah, we're not going to. That's just too. Yeah, we don't. We're just not going to put our opinion on that. Not right now. Not right now. Unless the facts came out, but not right now. It's too early in the investigation. But we can talk about Antonio Brown being a clown. All right. He screwed up all his money. And now it came out this morning, this is Sunday, that he's going to retire. What's just your thoughts on Antonio Brown?
He was wilding this morning, boy. Called out Robert Kraft, called out Big Ben, called out Shannon Sharp, bringing up old stuff. So, and he retired on his own, like on Twitter. He just announced it. So,
yeah,
he wilding.
I
never seen this before. He got his money. He left Pittsburgh because he wanted guarantee money. Got his guarantee money and it still wasn't good enough. He just kept messing up. I don't feel bad for him, though.
I feel bad for him. I don't feel bad that he lost money. I don't care about that. I feel bad for the state that he is in mentally, the space he is in mentally.
Yeah, I can see
that. Pittsburgh, it was debatable between who's wrong between him and Big Ben. I didn't like how he called out Juju when Juju was asking for help. I don't know if people know this or not, but Juju Smith-Schuster was at USC, DM'd Antonio Brown, hey, I'm a young up-and-coming receiver. Any hints, any tips or tricks, or any tips for me to get better so I can be good? Ends up going playing with Antonio Brown. What a coincidence. And Antonio Brown puts that out to make Juju look bad. I didn't like that's a clown. That was first off. I was like, bro, that's like the ultimate clown move. Like you're putting out an old message of this dude like asking for advice to belittle him. That makes you look stupid. You're a clown for that. For even thinking that was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that. I didn't like the whole him kind of going at Mike Tomlin. I mean, whatever. I didn't like that. Him and Big Ben. Big Ben should never called him out, so I didn't really care about that. Then you get to the Raiders, and you're missing practice over a freaking helmet that you don't like. Okay, you filed a grievance. Okay, you missing practice time. Okay, didn't get it. You filed another grievance. Okay, didn't get it. You're just missing time and not playing in preseason for no reason. Then the whole foot thing. Then it's you putting out stuff with John Gruden. Now it's the whole you putting out the fine. Then you ask for release. You get released. You ask to not get your money. That's what happened. You asked to get your money. You didn't get your money. You go to a new team. Now these allegations come out against you. Then the Patriots see they don't want it. Now you're out of teams. You ran yourself out of 3 teams.
In less than a year.
And nobody wants to take a chance on you because if you were a stand-up guy and these allegations came out, you might have a chance. But nobody wants to pick somebody else. It's gonna be a constant problem for the organization. And you know it's coming. With him, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's clown behavior, and I don't condone it. I wish Antonio Brown the best. I hope he talks to somebody. I hope he gets these yes men from around him. Because, dude, what you're doing is straight up clown work. That ain't cool. That's all I really got on Antonio.
Yeah, it's been a downward spiral. I never seen nothing like this. Like this been happening quick. Like he was like he's been considered the best receiver in the NFL since like past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And then he just ran himself out the league. Crazy.
Yeah, he did it to himself.
Now he did get fired on Friday on his on the, you know what I'm saying, on the, and that was a day in which everybody was going to storm Area 51, and they did. Millions on Facebook said they were going. Roughly 150 to 200 people showed up. 2 people actually got arrested. There was a video in which an old lady like ducked under the little crossbar and just kept walking and nothing happened. What a good the video shut off, so we don't know if something happened, but while the video was rolling, she was alive. Now I told you the story, and what's the first thing you told me? You asked me.
Somebody die. Somebody get shot.
You brought that. I wanted to bring this topic up because it's like you had some interesting points about the aliens that I posted on YouTube and Twitter. I'll post on IG, and yeah, you had an interesting take on the people that was going to Area 51. So I just want you to elaborate some more on that before we head out.
Y'all know this place is heavily guarded by the government. Y'all are asking to get clapped. You're asking. Look, dude. They don't want people there for a reason. And I think if they thought people knew the aliens were really there, they would have moved the aliens. But now you can't go on government private property thinking it's going to be all sweet. Can't come on my property thinking it's going to be all sweet because it's not. It's basically, look, what is it called when there is something, there's a term I want to use. I can't think of it right now. I can't think of the term. Basically, you're asking to get capped, and I didn't think people would really go to Area 51 because they knew it was a death wish. Luckily, there's no casualties, but it's not a good look. People don't play with the government. As somebody, people you do not want to play with.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It was a cool little story, though.
It's a cool story, but don't do it, people. I advise against it. And I hope if your employer saw it, he fires you because you're an idiot. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Episode 19. We'll release this episode. This episode is being released late because of weather conditions, internet being knocked out. We just couldn't record. But yeah, we got episode 20 coming next Sunday. We'll see y'all then. And then again, it is unusually ordinary. Peace.